everybody. My name is Eileen, and welcome to Musical Mondays. It's that time again. Time for Musical Mondays, the show where I teach you a new musical, a song from that musical, and some choreography. Each week, you can practice what I teach you and film a video of yourself performing it. Now, as always, I only have one class rule, and that is to try. Just keep at it, and I know you'll see improvements. This week's musical is probably unfamiliar to most of you. Set in the circus, this musical focuses on the larger than life. It's called Barnum. With music by Cy Coleman and lyrics by Michael Stewart, this musical blends the traditional musical theater style with the spectacle of circus acts. Barnum opened on Broadway in 1980 and ran for over 800 performances. It featured some amazing actors, namely Glenn Close and Terrence Mann. Glenn Close is probably most well known for her work in film, including shows like 101 Dalmatians, but she had an amazing stage career as well. She would later go on to win the Tony for her star turn as Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard. Terrence Mann has been literally everywhere. He has played Rum Tum Tugger in Cats, Javert in Les Miserables, and the man in the yellow suit from Tuck Everlasting. Barnum tells the story of P.T. Barnum, the co-creator of the Barnum and Bailey circuses. The show documents his life from sideshow attractions to the creation of the Three-Ring Circus. One of the things that made this show so popular is that it brought the real-life drama of the circus to the stage. The show features jugglers, tightrope walkers, and clowns. Today's song takes place as Barnum heads out on tour. It's called Come Follow the Band. Now, this week we're going to try something just a little bit different. Instead of teaching you the lyrics, I'm going to teach you the melody. Because we have a lot of lyrics in this song, and I just want to make sure that we have plenty of time to learn them. Like always, the lyrics will be up on the screen, but this week when I teach you the melody, I'll point to myself, and then it will be your turn. If you have any trouble at all with this, feel free to rewind and just try it again. Ready? Okay. Come follow the band, wherever it's at. Let both of your feet beat time to the drum and let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. Come follow the band, wherever it's at. Let both of your feet beat time to the drum and let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. A flag in your hand, a plume in your hat, battalions of brass, pass and catch the light. Is there a sight that's sweeter than that? A flag in your hand, a plume in your hat, battalions of brass, pass and catch the light. Is there a sight that's sweeter than that? See the pretty lady toss that baton high. Ain't she cute as a daisy? See the fellow with the big bass drum go by. Ain't you glad that you stayed? See the pretty lady toss that baton high. Ain't she cute as a daisy? See the fellow with the big bass drum go by. Ain't you glad that you stayed? Hear the tuba play that papa, oh my, ain't it driving you crazy? Don't you be so darn lazy, better hurry and join that big parade. See the fellow, papa, oh my, ain't it driving you crazy? Don't you be so darn lazy, better hurry and join that big parade. Up out of your seat, down off of the stand, step out to the suite. Beat the bugle plays, a sound that you'll remember all your days. And when you see that leader proudly raise his hand, just follow the band. Up out of your seat, down off of the stand, step out to the suite. Beat the bugle plays, a sound that you'll remember all your days. And when you see that leader proudly raise his hand, just follow the band. Excellent. Like I said, it's a lot, and in the song, it goes by pretty fast. So, no trouble at all. If you need to practice again, just pause the video, rewind, and try it as many times as you need. Since we've already learned the melody, let's go ahead and add the track. Come follow the band, wherever it's at. week, I want to explore character and movement, specifically motivating our movements. So I want to act as if Come Follow the Band is an audition song. And the great thing about audition songs is when we sing them, we can take them out of context of the show. This means that I don't have to make the exact choices a director might tell me to make while doing a show. I can come up with my own choices and my own character, because there is nothing that comes before my song or after my song to clue you into who I am. So, when we're performing an audition, it's not only important to sound good and to be prepared, we also need to come up with some choices or show that we can give ourselves direction. So, this week, I want to take Come Follow the Band as an audition song, create our own character, and use that character to motivate our movement. Can we try that? Awesome. So, remember when we did Tuck Everlasting and we asked ourselves questions about who we were as Hugo? I want to do that same thing this week, but I want you to come up with your own character. Who are you singing this song? There are no wrong answers. You can be anybody. You could be the leader of the band. You could be a band member. And a band member means you could play any instrument in the band. You could be a dancer. You could be a crowd member. You could be an adult, a kid, a grandma, a grandpa. You could be whatever you want to be. So for the purposes of today, I'm going to choose a few different people to be. And I'm going to start out with the band leader. Now, when we were Hugo in Tuck Everlasting, we had to ask ourselves questions about what we felt, or what we were doing before this, what we're doing after this, what are our goals. So, as the band leader in Come Follow the Band, what am I trying to achieve? That's right, I'm trying to lead the band. I am in charge, and being in charge probably means that I am confident, maybe, or proud of my job. It seems like this band is a big deal and people are excited about it, so I'm probably pretty good at my job. So knowing those things, let's just take the first chunk of the song and see if we can come up with some motivated movement for our band leader. Now the first line is, Come Follow the Band. If I was a band leader, how would I encourage other people to come follow me? I could do a big ol' come follow me arm, or an over-the-shoulder point. For the purposes of now, I'm going to do an over-the-shoulder point. And then we say wherever it's at. Let's use one of the big arm movements for that. Wherever it's at. It's a huge band. There's a lot to look at. So we'll showcase that. And then we say, let both of our feet beat time to the drum. So I'm going to do some little feet choreography. Feet beat time to the drum. Just pointing at my feet. That's really inspired by the lyrics, but also I just think it's kind of fun and a little bit like dance captain-y, so we'll try it. And then let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. Let's do a big heart pump there. Cool, let's try that. Ready? Come follow the band, wherever it's at. Let both of your feet beat time to the drum and let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. Very good. Did you like that? You don't have to. If you did, but maybe you didn't like all the movement, try to explore your character a little bit further. How are they feeling in this very moment, and how does that dictate what they choose to move, or how they choose to move? And if you didn't like that character at all, totally okay. You can just choose a new character. So let's try a new character. I think I will be a little girl who is excited to see the band because it's probably the first time in my life I've ever seen a band this big. All right, so right then, I've already told you who I am. I'm a little girl, how I feel, excited, and what's happened before this? I've never seen a band this big. All of these things, once again, are up to you. You could be a cat who's really mad that the band woke you up from your sleep. You could be an old man who is really reminiscing on his days in a band, or reminiscing of his days when the big band would come through town. Anything works. Awesome. So, as this little girl, first line, come follow the band. I'm going to be talking to my friend and telling them, hey, come follow the band. So there's that big arm again. And wherever it's at, I'm going to be seeing all the different things in the band. Wherever it's at, all the different things. Cool? Let both of your feet beat time to the drum. It's going to be like a little pity pat. Let both of your feet beat time to the drum. And let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. That explosion of excitement. Just big arms. Awesome. Can we try that together? Very good. Come follow the band, wherever it's at. Let both of your feet beat time to the drum and let your heart go rat-a-tat-tat. Very good. And you can do this with all of the rest of the song that we learned and find the ways that your character would be motivating their movement. For example, if you were a band member, you could be playing your specific instrument, and how would you be playing your specific instrument but also still reacting to the things around you? And if you were that cat who could sing English words, how would you be reacting to this really loud, noisy band? Once again, it's up to you, so just get creative. And like always, please, 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 film a video of yourself performing and share it with us. We really want to see what you come up with. That's it this week for Musical Mondays. Who is your character, and how does that affect their movement? Dare to be creative. See you next week.